The relentless Indiana Pacers square up against the tough Atlanta Hawks. It's Wednesday night basketball here on 2K Sports.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the NBA. Regular season now underway. Opening day of the NBA, the preseason is now over, and the real games can begin. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg here to bring you all the action. Starting five for both teams, it's the T-Mobile starting lineups. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. First time these two teams have seen each other this season. And checking out Atlanta. Surprisingly, Clark, they each won on the road. Home court not providing much of an advantage here.
The hometown fans have waited for this day for a long time, and they're eager to see what the season holds.
And let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Looking at Indiana. Clark, what's going to be the key against this Hawks team?
Well, Kev, it's all about valuing the pumpkin. Take care of the ball. This team was one of the best at squeezing the orange, not turning it over. And because of that, they were a very efficient offensive team as well.
On the other side, Clark, we talk about Atlanta. What about them? What's the key for them?
One player you've got to be aware of is Troy Murphy. He's a dead-eye marksman from long range. Deep range, I call it in-the-gym range.
Now Dunleavy following the miss by Al Horford. Granger commits the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
Kevin, you know Marvin Williams is a young prospect out of North Carolina. Only played 1 year there, was part of a national championship in 2005. Took a little while to find his traction as an NBA guy, but I think he's rounding into a really reliable and solid small forward. This guy can shoot it from deep. He's strong. He's become a better rebounder. And I think he's actually grown at the defensive end of the floor. Kevin, I tell you what, there is no better athlete in the NBA than Josh Smith. Certainly none more explosive. This kid can bounce like you can't believe. But you know what? In addition to those physical attributes, that jumping ability and his length and athleticism, this guy is starting to round into a guy who's thinking the game and understanding it and playing it at a nice pace. He's blocking shots. He's not getting in as much early foul trouble. His decision-making has become better at the offensive end. That's the sign of a guy who wants to become great.
Indiana on D. To the right wing. To Smith. Bibby. 4 is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
And here is Johnson. Got a piece of it. Bibby converts the difficult shot. And here is 4. 4-point game. Granger with the ball. Working on Williams. 6 seconds to shoot. Granger, good.
Boy, he's really special. The defense has to account for him at all times.
Here's Bibby. And here is Johnson. Let's go with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Smith. It's good. Nice offensive rebound.
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Granger with the ball. Working on Williams. Granger misses.
Outstanding job there to contest the shot and grab the miss. That's how you play defense.
Indiana trailing here. To Dunleavy. Here's Granger. Way off from the arc. The Hawks leading. Bibby. The handoff to Bibby. Drops it in on the layup.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Dunleavy from close range gets the bucket and the foul.
That's his first personal
Joe Johnson
foul.
picks one up.
First
You
team
talked
foul.
about sending a message, Clark. This certainly is one way to do that.
Boy, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense when you can't and don't consistently get stops.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Atlanta with the ball. And here is Williams. Picked by Horford. Here's Bibby. Yes, from downtown. He's got 7.
He'll make that shot all game long. The defense has got to get over the top of that screen.
To Murphy. He's against Smith. Picked off.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
Bibby with the bucket.
Boy, Kevin, you know, when Mike Bibby was acquired by Atlanta, that's a hand-in-glove fit. A veteran point guard who has tremendous playoff experience, a clutch shot maker, a three-point shooter, a guy comfortable giving up the ball. He's everything the Hawks were looking for at the point guard spot, and he's been delivering.
Coach O'Brien wants a timeout. Now Dunleavy. To Ford. Gets in close. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on Horford.
TJ Ford was highly acclaimed as a college player at the University of Texas. He was the first freshman to ever lead the NCAA in assists during his first year at Texas.
He completes the three-point play.
Boy, TJ Ford, Kevin, has speed to burn. As a matter of fact, back in 2007, he was voted by his peers as the fastest guy in the NBA. He still may hold that distinction. He's a little guy with a lot of game and a lot of heart. Actually does a good job rebounding the basketball for a guy who's only about 5'10 and 160 pounds, but his competitive spirit is really what makes him special. He's added the perimeter jump shot. I'd like to see him shoot that pull-up jumper a little more, but he's very good at getting to the basket and finishing against bigger guys.
And here is Johnson. And the rebound goes to TJ Ford. Under 7 minutes left in the first. Murphy working on Smith. Kisses it off the glass and in.
Nice bucket there. He isn't naturally quick, but he's deceptive. He kept the defense off balance and then took it to the rack.
Here's Bibby, guarded by Ford. To Bibby. Outside. Ford gets called for the reach, and that's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul, third team foul. Pacers substitution, Earl Watson.
And here is Johnson. Here's Smith. Oh! He can't complete the three-point play. So it's Indiana now. 6-point game. Dunleavy buries the corner jumper.
Inside, outside, Kevin. I love it. He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Murphy's there. Swing pass. Here's Smith. On the mark from 16 feet out. He's got 8.
He's found the touch in this quarter, becoming the hot hand for him.
To Foster. Watson. Now Dunleavy. Granger with the ball. Working on Williams. From 17 feet out. Granger misses.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Evans is in at small forward.
Evans.
And here is Johnson. Here's Bibby. Dumps it off. The Hawks turn it over.
The pass got away from him. A missed opportunity.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 6. Granger nails the easy jumper.
He saw the defense wasn't set and caught him off guard with the quick launch.
Defended by Dunleavy. From inside, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
The dump off to Granger, to Watson. Baseline. Now Dunleavy, guarded by Horford. Throws it up. It's blocked. The Hawks leading. Here's Bibby. Connects on the tough shot. 11 points in the game. Here's Murphy. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Bibby. He's got 11. The 3. Bibby misses. Indiana trailing here. Down low to Dunleavy. Kept alive. Granger. Book it off the offensive rebound.
Assisted by
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Johnson from short range. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. 2:37 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Granger. To the paint. Here's Foster. Connects on his first attempt.
It just goes to show you, folks, everybody in this league is a pro. Give them a shot like that and they'll knock it down.
Coach Woodson signals for a timeout. We'll see a new set here for the Hawks. Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. Here's Smith. Hits the jumper.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Watson in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Bibby. Johnson backs him down.
Well, it can be awfully hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but still got hit with the foul.
Johnson, shooting 1.
Good for the three-point play.
Joe Johnson, a three-time All-Star, this guy has the full package. When you talk about his game on the court, that's self-evident. He can handle it, he's strong, he can shoot it, and he's not afraid of the big shot. But what I've seen in his growth and development is leadership. He's a guy who shows up to ring the bell every day, practice and games. And he's always there to deliver, and he's known as an excellent teammate because he leads by example. When he does speak, they listen.
And here is Johnson following the score by Indiana. Nice shot by Smith.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
Hawks on D, leading by 5. Six seconds to shoot. Arcs it high. Buries the teardrop layup. He has 6.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
Here's Johnson inside. Lays it right in.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hansbrough, covered by Smith. Shoots from the post. Graceful finish. And they draw to within 3.
Wow, I think he shocked him there, Kevin. Not the guy you expect to hurt you in the post.
Johnson backs in. 8 feet out. That's good.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
The Hawks have taken the early lead.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we end an exciting first quarter. The score, 32-27. And here we go, ready for some more good action in this second quarter. We go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Coach Mike Woodson.
Hey, Kev, I asked him about his game plan, and he told me he trusts his team on the offensive side. He knows they'll work well as a team and always makes the extra pass on their own. He said his only concern is making sure they buckle down on defense.
Thanks, Cheryl.
They say defense wins championships, and that's true, but sometimes the best defense is great offense.
And here is Ford. Over Williams. Here's Hibbert. A follow-up flush. Nice bucket by the 2-year man out of Georgetown. Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. We'll see Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing the Los Angeles Clippers at the Staples Center. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch. That's a nice finish in transition, partner. That's exactly how you run the break.
Smith backs down. From short range, gets the lay-in. 10 points for him.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Skip pass. Here's McRoberts. Williams pulls it in.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Here's Smith. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more.
Smith, shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. One of the most athletic young players in the NBA, Atlanta's Josh Smith.
Kevin, he might be the most athletic young player in the league. When you look at his size and length, the way he can get upstairs to throw it down or block shots, he is special in that category.
And here is 4. 6 seconds to shoot. Jones. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. They'll be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And so here is Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smith backs him down. Lets it go. Hits the 15-footer. 15 points in the game.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Here's Granger. And he can't stop the run. The Hawks leading. To Johnson. Pachulia. Here's Pachulia. Can't extend the lead to double digits.
If the shot's not within your range, don't take it. That's very simple.
Please tune in October 31st this Halloween. We will be in San Antonio at the AT&T Center. We're going to host the Sacramento Kings. Start time 7:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. And it's the Hawks with the ball, following the miss by Danny Granger. Johnson had a piece of it. The Pacers with the denial, and it's still an 8-point game. Granger with the ball. He's against Williams.
Decent look there, but not for him. He's been struggling all game long.
Here's Smith. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Granger. Can't stop the drought.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
To Teague. And here is Williams. Granger covering.
He is an absolute beast off the low block. And whoever's guarding him, I feel sorry for him.
Coach O'Brien calls a timeout.
The movement, man. Same 2-step, leaving a shoe print. And I'm doing again. Hopefully with you and your friend. Call you up around 10. Around 10. Leave the lights on. You a message. Kelly, come home and I'm doing it. The first round 2 with a ding, ding, ding. Go ahead, sing. Blink. Now, things whenever my mood swings. Boom, bada bang, yo, whenever I do things.
Be sure to tune in again this Saturday. And the Washington Wizards, they'll face the visiting New Jersey Nets. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
And here is four. Murphy backs down. Stop the drought. Al Horford with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Williams off the mark with the three ball.
Wide open. That's just daring a guy to shoot the long ball. And he couldn't make him pay.
Four to the wing. The handoff to Murphy. To Dunleavy. From deep. Horford with the rebound. Here comes Bibby. It's a 10-point game. Here's Crawford. Laid in softly off the glass.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
The steal by Bibby. It's tipped. Stolen by the Pacers. Down low with authority.
When he gets it that close, forget about it. It's all over.
Here comes Bibby. 11 points in the game. Into Smith. Smith is called for the charge. That's his first foul of the game. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. They'll be facing the Denver Nuggets. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Coach O'Brien calls for a timeout.
Right there, next to the shades, next to the colors of my shoes and the denim on my waist. Yeah, you don't ever seen it like this. Not the way you look, I mean it's so electric. Could have been whatever, but I made it fit. Now they watching my moves, waiting to play that. Nobody believe it till I made some crosses, and I ain't never once put my opponent. Only thing I did was ride beats that's cold. Now everywhere I go, people still wanna know. So I keep it on me like it's nothing. They say they kill from test, I got something. I say I don't know what can that be. They say the coolers all over me. Yeah, and it goes. That's my cool, and I can't take it off.
The Pacers can trim it to single digits. To Dunleavy. Open look. Kept alive. Murphy down low. He's against Smith. And the basket by Murphy.
Boy, Kevin, Troy Murphy had just a phenomenal year. How about this double-double? He averages double-double, by the way. But how about this? Top 3 in rebounding and three-point field goal percentage. No player has ever done that in the NBA. That's special, and he was consistent. He combines a lethal three-point stroke with the ability to put it on the floor and get to the rim. Just a fantastic but quiet double-double performance.
Now Murphy. He's against Smith. The Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Crawford jacks up a three. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And here is Ford. Jones down low. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
Shooting 2. Thundersticks.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. Seconds to shoot. Now Horford. Foster on him. Here's Crawford. Can't hit the three-pointer. Indiana trailing here. To Foster. Leads him with the pass. And the basket by Murphy. Here's a big man who can shoot outside. He's out of Notre Dame, Troy Murphy.
And when you play for the Pacers, you've got to be able to shoot the perimeter shot because they want to look at that three-point line a lot. And Troy Murphy, an outstanding rebounder, one of the best defensive rebounders in the NBA, averages a double-double, but his greatest weapon as a power forward, he steps away from the goal and shoots that three-point shot to help spread the floor for his teammates.
And here's Crawford. Smith. Murphy's there. The jump hook. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Right around. 4 minutes left in the second. Dunleavy knocks down the trifecta. He's got 9.
They pulled themselves back into the game now. They need to ride this momentum.
Coach Woodson calls time. Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. And here is Williams. Horford in the post. Foster on him to end the run.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
Here comes TJ Ford. It's a 5-point game. To Rush.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
To the high post. Here's Bibby. A missed 3.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
To Murphy. Unload from 9. Hits. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. 10 points for him.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Coach Woodson signals for a timeout.
We show taste by making the whole place shift. We show faith, people with no patience. It don't make sense. Ain't no place safer than trouble and bass. Yes, we never place, yes. Turn on me, get hot. Turn on. Not too much more like a popcorn kernel. So, the clown snakes, I'm thinking the ground shake. I'm using the track, sticking the pound cake. The brothers who sound fake, you must check the style. We extra.
Some adjustments here for the Hawks. And here's Crawford. Here's Evans. Off target for three. A tight game here in Atlanta. Poked away. The steal by the Hawks. Leads him in. The two-handed jam. 19 points in the game.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's as close as it gets right there.
Dunleavy. To Foster. Working on Horford. 6 seconds to shoot. From the paint. Horford with the rebound.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
And Indiana has possession. It's a 5-point game. Murphy down low. He's against Smith.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Coach Woodson wants a timeout. A different group set up to go for the Pacers. And here is Johnson. He's got 9. Johnson backs in. On the shot clock. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. Josh Smith really making a difference here.
He's been pouring it on in the last few minutes and has been a force offensively. Things will really start to open up for his teammates now because he demands an awful lot of attention.
Indiana trailing here.
We've seen some good scrambles for rebounds and even a bit of a fight sometimes. That's just good play inside, and that's kept this game close.
And here's Crawford. On the shot clock. Evans in the paint. Johnson kept alive. Evans backs down. Here's Crawford. Misses the buzzer beater.
Well, that was a closely contested first half.
Yeah, if the game keeps up like this, it could be a nail-biter. And that concludes the first half. The score, 49-46. Well, it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. The Hawks have been finding good looks, as you can see from their shooting percentage.
Yeah, they really seem to be in a rhythm. But can they continue their hot shooting in the second half?
Troy Murphy really having a good game today.
Yeah, and he's making his presence felt on those backboards, Kevin. The game's leading rebounder through the first 2 quarters.
Welcome back, everyone. The third quarter about ready to get underway. That first half closely contested. We'll be in for another exciting half of basketball here. Here comes TJ Ford. Granger with the ball. And it's tied up. He's got 9.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Bounce pass. Here's Bibby, guarded by Ford. Now Horford. He's against Hibbert. 6 seconds to shoot.
One of the things all coaches love to have in players is winning championship pedigree. Al Horford is a 2-time NCAA champion with Florida. Won back-to-back titles in 2006 and 7, and he was right in the middle of it, doing what he does, being physical, being strong, being a leader. I think he was the heart and soul of those Florida teams because of his presence and his personality. And even though he's a young player, he's actually established that kind of a role with the Atlanta Hawks. He's a guy they count on and depend on for close to a double-double in production and also for leadership.
And he splits the free throws. Here comes TJ Ford. To Dunleavy. Hibbert. He's against Williams. The jump hook. Nails it from close range.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. Here's Horford. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. 5 points in the game.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
The pass cut off by Williams. That's his second takeaway of the contest. Smith finished off the break. He's got 21.
Well, he's not a premier scorer, but he's contributed big time on the offensive end today.
Here's Dunleavy. The shot is off. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Williams backs him down. Gets in close. Lays it right in. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
Well, that's an excellent job at getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
We go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Coach Mike Woodson.
Hey, Kev, he had this to say. They need to step it up. And Coach feels they aren't playing at the level they're capable of. And it's time to bring their A games out to finish this game. Now back to our play-by-play analysis. Kev?
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Here's Horford. The rebound by Murphy. And that gives him a double-double. And here we go with Danny Granger. 9 points in the game so far. Granger. Kept alive. Here's Dunleavy on the mark with the triple. 12 points for him.
He got the ball inside, and when the D closed in, he just kicked it out to the open man. Simple, but beautiful.
And here is Johnson after Indiana gets the 3. Under 9 minutes left in the third. Coach Woodson wants to talk it over. Here's Bibby, 11 points in the game. Fires the three. Johnson can't hit.
Anytime a guy scores on you, it's natural that you want to go right back at him. But he couldn't match that last three.
And here is Ford. Dunleavy backs down. Puts up the baby hook. And that one's good. He's got 14.
Hey, that was a nice move on the inside for him. He's not a natural post scorer, but he sure got it done right there. Way to knock it down.
Here's Johnson, fouled hard. He'll take a trip to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Johnson, shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Coach O'Brien calls for a timeout. And here is Ford. Right around 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Pick by Murphy. For the lead. Off the pick. Count it and the foul.
That's his second.
That one on Horford.
First team foul. Shooting 1.
Good for the three-point play. And here is Johnson. 10 points for him. Horford. Johnson leads the game in assists.
Way to work it inside to get the high percentage look. Nice job there.
Here's Granger on the mark from 16 feet out. 11 points in the game.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Here's Johnson. Murphy has it, and that's his 12th rebound so far. Indiana leading. Granger. Joe Johnson pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Here's the break. Up ahead to Williams. Caps the break with the nasty stuff. And we're all tied up at 61.
No flash, no frills. I call that a pound cake dunk. Simple and plain, and a good finish.
Ford to the right wing. To Granger. Working on Williams. 6 seconds to shoot. Tipped. Great play by Smith. And here we go with Joe Johnson. He's got 10. Screen by Smith. From deep three-point range, Johnson can't hit.
You have to question his shot selection, Kevin. Poor shots equal bricks and misses.
To Granger. Dunleavy. Picked by Murphy. Here's Hibbert from close range. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. That's on Marvin Williams.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Shooting 2. Thunder 6.
He can't get the first.
Big Roy Hibbert, Kevin, played 4 years at Georgetown, and he clearly is a late bloomer. As a matter of fact, his improvement from his freshman year at Georgetown to his senior year, off the charts. He still doesn't look good. He's not aesthetically pleasing, but his body is better. He's getting up and down smoother and quicker, and he's a guy with a nice touch. This big man is going to be more than effective and productive going forward. He's going to be a solid NBA center.
And here is Johnson. Six seconds to shoot. Dumps it off. Here's Smith. Does not get the go-ahead bucket.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
Coach Woodson signals for a timeout. A different group set up to go for the Pacers.
Foster and Dante Jones.
Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. And here is Johnson. Inside. From inside. The Pacers still holding on to a small lead.
It's anyone's game right now, partner. Every possession is critical.
Ford. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. Texas has produced a couple recent National Players of the Year. We talked about Kevin Durant in past games. T.J. Ford is another one at the point guard.
A speed merchant with the ball. Had some injuries early in his career that sidetracked him a bit, but when he's healthy, he's dynamic and getting into the lane and really does a surprisingly good job rebounding the ball from the point guard position.
He gets them both. And here is Johnson. He's got 10. Here's Williams from short range. It counts, and the foul. They get Danny Granger.
Williams, shooting 1.
He completes the three-point play. And here is 4. 5 points in the game. Hit by Murphy. Jones, right wing. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Here comes Bibby. He's got 11. Here's Horford. Can't convert the two-handed jam. The break is on. Lead pass to the middle. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. It's on Mike Bibby.
Contact certainly all through that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Shooting 2. Thundersticks.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Coach Woodson calls time.
Get it, hands in the air. I don't really care where they be. Where the stars are. Oh, say, can you see? Everyone's a critic. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but they never did it. I'm me. I'll be back. I see you in the middle. No way, I'm mad.
Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. And here is Johnson. Williams backs in. From close range. Oh, just misses. But he'll get 2 shots at the line. They get Danny Granger.
Contact certainly all through that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Williams, shooting 2.
Can't sink the first.
You can see the difference here in the second half, and it's a big difference as far as their intentions on taking that ball inside. They're getting to the paint and drawing fouls at a much higher rate than they did in the first half.
He sinks the second. And here is 4. He has 5. To Foster. Murphy. Foster down low. Working on Horford. Al Horford with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Johnson can't tie up the score.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
And here is Ford. Dumps it off. Easy shot. Granger, good.
His team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Coach Woodson calls a timeout.
Never break tradition, something like your superstition. And your marriage is as far as boring as a politician. Now listen, what you need to do is change the way you live it. It's your life, don't explain your every decision. Whatever your vision, believe and make it happen. Look at me, I'm an English rapper. There's only one life here, gotta do you, bruv. I feel marvelous. How about you, love?
Some adjustments here for the Hawks. Here's Bibby. He's got 11. Right wing. Williams inside. Here's Smith. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Smith, shooting 2.
He can't get the first. A different group set up to go for the Pacers. He misses them both.
You've got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. To Granger. Foster down low. Goes up against Pachulia. Inside, in close. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Shooting 2. Thunder Sticks.
He knocks down the first one.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
He gets them both. And here's Crawford. 2:03 left in the third. Here's Smith. Foster snatches it inside.
That's really not the kind of performance that his team needs from him here in this quarter.
To Jones. Deflects the pass. No dice from the top of the key.
That shot didn't have a chance. He doesn't have the softest touch, and the defense was in his jersey. Got to look for a better shot.
And here is Williams. 10 points for him. On the shot clock. Crawford from deep. The shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Hansbrough, guarded by Crawford. The jump hook hits the jump hook. 6 points for him.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
Crawford can't put an end to the scoring drought.
It seems like they're winning all of the hustle plays, getting all of the 50-50 balls, and they have a big advantage on the glass.
Granger with the ball. 9-point game. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And you talk about hustle plays, it really does come down to wanting it more than your opponent, and we certainly saw it right there.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's showing up right there. It's very obvious.
And here's Crawford. From the paint, connects from in close.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 77-67. Troy Murphy has played his heart out. He's got a double-double, 15 points and 12 rebounds.
No question. He's been a beast on the boards, Kevin. Some guys take over a game with their scoring. He's doing it with his rebound.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. And here's Crawford. Smith with it. Murphy's there. The baseline, Jay. Nice shot by Smith. And Indiana has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Right corner. Here's Foster. Count the baseline J.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Pachulia out left. Stolen away by Watson.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the peel.
Here's Jones. Yes, and the foul. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting one. Thunder sticks.
Good for the three-point play.
Kevin, they're shooting around 90% from the free throw line. You and I both know that's very strong, very impressive free throw shooting for this team.
And here's Crawford. And here is Johnson. The air ball sailed out of bounds by Johnson. And Indiana has possession. 13-point lead. To the wing. Picked by Murphy. Six seconds to shoot. Dunleavy backs down. To Foster. Tipped. Stolen by the Hawks. Johnson banks it in.
The shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track. And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Here's Crawford. Nails the step-back jam. And Indiana has possession. 9-point game. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling, very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
Here's Jones. Evans with the block, and it's still a 9-point ball game. Pachulia backs him down. Money with the post shot. So it's Indiana now. Timeout called the Pacers. Go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Coach Mike Woodson.
Thanks, Kev. He wants them to post up more. He thinks they can take advantage down there. We'll see if he's right. Kevin.
Thank you, Cheryl. And here is 4. He's got 5. Bibby gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. Indiana has just caught on fire and is really locked on from beyond the arc.
Everyone seems to be getting involved in the long-range shooting today, Kevin. I've seen teams shoot this well for a short stretch, but they've been on the mark the whole game.
It's rare to see a team shoot so well for so long, but they've been feeling it and letting it fly.
And so far, so good.
Hawks on D. They've trailed by as many as 13 points. And the basket by Murphy.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump. Again, another turnover for him. He needs to do a better job of knowing where the defense is.
Hansbrough. Now Dunleavy. The jump hook. That's good. He's shooting 50% from deep. You're talking about his turnovers. That's 2 this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a lot, Kevin. He's handling the ball, and he's just being a little careless with it. He has to be aware of where the defense is and then do a good job of trying to keep his body between the ball and the defender so he's not turning it over as much. This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
And here is Ford. 5 points in the game. Hansbrough. Bibby covering. Left wing. Dunleavy. Can't hit, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Under 8 minutes left in the 4th. Horford to the perimeter. Bibby misses.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
To Hansbrough.
Outstanding jump on the ball, Kevin.
Here's Atlanta. They trail by 11. It's one-on-one. It stays here.
Excellent job to disrupt that pass. Those deflections are really an underrated defensive play.
Here's Bibby. He's got 11. Baseline. And here's Crawford. Here's Horford. Sinks the open shot. Sweet touch by the third-year man out of Florida. Indiana leading. Murphy backs down. Into Troy Murphy. Throws it down off the nice pick. He's got 19.
The well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice execution.
To Crawford. Pick by Horford. Shoots from the corner. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Here comes TJ Ford. He has 5. Hansbrough, guarded by Horford. Dunleavy from deep. No good. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. To Morris. Gets in close. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Troy Murphy.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Morris, shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. We'll see a new set here for the Hawks. Gets them both. And here is Ford. To the elbow. Here's Granger. Sticks it from 17 feet. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And here is Johnson. 12 points for him. Under 6 minutes left to the fourth. Picked by Horford. 5 on the shot clock. Over Ford. And the shot is good from Johnson. And here is Ford. He's got 5. Foster lays it in off the glass. They now lead by 11.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft.
And here we go with Joe Johnson. He's got 14. And here is Johnson. Here's Johnson. No luck. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Dunleavy. Trains it for 3.
You know, there isn't much that the defense can do to stop them in this half, Kevin. I mean, they're scoring with relative ease. Everything is flowing nicely. The ball movement, the player movement, the passes are right in the shooting pocket. I mean, that's excellent offense.
Do you know? 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 Do you know who's gonna light up the show? Do you know? Make you see it until the break of dawn. Come on, do you know? Do you know who's gonna light up the show? Do you know?
And here is Johnson. He's got 14. From 20 feet out, Johnson can't hit.
In the best of circumstances, that's going to be a tough shot for him. And that was not the best of circumstances.
Granger drains the easy jumper. He's got 21.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
This Hawks squad is struggling. It's a 16-point game. And here is Johnson. Stop the run. So it's Indiana now. They lead by 14. Jones, right wing. Dumps it off. Indiana turns it over. We'll go the other way.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Dunleavy has been sensational.
This is just a magnificent shooting performance we're watching here. The other team has to feel helpless.
He is lights out from beyond the arc, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Clark, what do you do as a coach and try and slow down the shooting?
Well, Kevin, sometimes there's not much you can do other than challenging every shot, maybe throwing different defenders at him, but sometimes you just have to hope that he misses some shots.
Here's Williams. Can't get it to fall from downtown.
And I really like the way they've controlled the paint here in this ball game.
Here comes TJ Ford. 5 points in the game. And here is Ford. They lead by 14. Here's Dunleavy. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. 21 points in the game. And like you were saying, Clark, they're absolutely owning the glass in this one.
And there's no question, Kevin, that's a big factor in this lead. Anytime you can dominate the paint, you're usually going to have a good chance to win a ball game.
Bibby wasn't careful with his position. He gets nailed with the backcourt violation. Foster is in at center. And Indiana has possession. It's a 16-point game. Hansbrough, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Yeah, he wanted that three-point play. That shot came real close to going down.
Shooting 2. Thunder Sticks.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Here's Bibby. He's got 11. Lob. Johnson backs in. From close range, buries the short-range jumper. Nice shot by the 9th-year veteran out of Arkansas. Here's Watson, gently drops it in. They're in front, 102-85. To Johnson. Screen by Smith. Here's Johnson, dumps it off, jacks up the triple. Bibby with the bucket.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
On defense, the Hawks. Earlier, they trailed by 17. Watson, inside. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Shooting 2. Thunder Sticks.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Here's Bibby. He's got 14. Johnson. Here's Bibby. On the elbow. Williams to the right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Cannot hit. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Watson. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
And here is Johnson. 18 points for him. Here's Bibby. Eight feet out. Horford's shot is good.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Indiana controlling the game. It's a 16-point game. To rush. Baseline. Foster down low. Working on Horford. To the wing. Here's Rush. Laid in with the D draped all over him.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
To Bibby. Leads him with the pass. Williams. Kept alive. Johnson. Here's Bibby. The Pacers walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Hawks 108-90. Troy Murphy is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Yeah, he flat out owned the boards. He was banging down low, getting strong position, and reeling those rebounds in.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.